Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 8th of August 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The 8th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Television is showing Iraq agriculture has now been hit with 35% tariffs from the United States. The good thing though, your Trump did not touch our oil. It's exempt from any tariffs so far. The 8th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Baby's Mom. The rate on Forex can change anytime it is open. It opens at 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday evenings, and remains open until 5 p.m. Eastern on Friday evenings. The 8th of August 2025 Intel Guru Wolverine. Via Judy Byengston, I can't say much. Everything is confidential. I've talked to several paymasters, and they're all more than excited. Believe it's really happening. We're about to cross that finish line. Things are definitely happening. The 8th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. I want to remind everyone that there is a reset coming, and we have been told that Iraq will be part of this reset and the dinar used as part of it. The US is now working towards a complete financial overhaul. We will see some amazing, almost unbelievable, things begin to happen. We will see the gold standard again, and the US fiat dollar will be crushed. This is when and only when Iraq will get off the sole peg into a new basket of weighted currencies for their new peg. Then comes the reinstatement, so you see it all interconnected, and there is a plan in motion. We have to all just give it a bit of time and let it progress. The 8th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, in Iraq. Parliamentarian. The last legislative term requires the passage of stalled laws. There is a massive push to finish things before Sadani's term ends. Remember, Sadani has made great promises for this term. One of the reasons for this push is there is a 4 to 5 day pilgrimage coming up. The second largest pilgrimage in the Islamic world. It begins August 14th. Lawmakers say there will be a short break during that time, so there is a push to get all this legislation finished, including oil and gas laws and the popular mobilization law. They're trying to hurry up and finish. Some text goes here: Rolls-Royce Motor Company said it's building a plant and dealership in Iraq, and all of this at 1310 franc. No, it's not at 1310.8 to 7-2025 Newshound Guru Claire Sadani is pushing for Parliament to pass the PMF law in spite of Trump saying they had better not. Sadani and the COM have already passed the PMF law. Some text goes here: are they blaming Sadani for no RV? Mark Z. They are definitely trying to deflect the RV not happening on Sadani. But myself and all my contacts call BS on that. Sadani said early on that during this term he would return the dinar to its former glory. Make the dinar the father of the dollar. More valuable than the dollar. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. The Ministry of Transport announces the return of 7 international airlines to Iraqi airspace. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. One of the things that's going to help the Iraqi dinar increase in value is it has to lower its unemployment rate. That fact that they cut it in half in just 4 years is not too bad. But still 10.8% is pretty high. The 7th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Every day somebody is arrested. Every day money is being brought back. Every day security and stability gets louder and stronger for your new exchange. E-rate to come out safely. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. In order for this statement to stand as true, Iraq is quite limited in their choices. Since Iraq is a member of OPEC, and all OPEC oil sales are in dollars only, then Iraq is on the petrodollar. The other choice is for Iraq to join BRICS, who have their own bridge currency, in avoidance of the petrodollar. This would mean dumping OPEC. To do so would bring the wrath of Trump down on them, especially since Russia and China are BRICS nations. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. I don't see that as an option either. This action would be the end of the possibility of an RV. OPEC is the name and USD is the game. The USA is in a basket of currencies. The US dollar is part of a currency basket for the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights. SDR, which includes the euro, the pound sterling, the Japanese yen, and the Chinese renminbi, et al. So, how is the USD the sole peg for the dinar? I think the IMF is using certain members of the guru crowd to spread ambiguous information since the guru, IMF reports do not match the IMF official reports. According to the IMF, an RV is 1 to 2 years away. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Paulette article. Washington threatens sanctions against Iraqi entities and opposes the involvement of faction leaders in the elections. This has been the main issue preventing the implementation of the Delete the Zeros project. Washington must give the okay to proceed and will never do it until this issue is resolved. This has been the main issue we have watched since Trump returned into office. Trump demanded the Iranian militias to be disarmed and disbanded all the way back in January shortly after taking office. Sadani said all the right things back then but took no action. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Paulette. It is now in the hands of SOS Rubio, and the Trump team is tired of the Iraqis playing games. Sadani recently stated that as a sovereign nation they will address the Iranian militias as they see fit. Sadani is pushing for parliament to pass the PMF law in spite of Trump saying they had better not. Sadani and the COM have already passed the PMF law and are wanting it before parliament for passage. Ironically, Nouri appears to be the one stating not to pass it as there is too much pressure with internally and externally, especially from Washington. Trump has responded to Sadani's push to get the PMF law passed in parliament by stating he will not support Sadani for a second term. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Washington threatens sanctions against Iraqi entities and opposes the involvement of faction leaders in the elections. Quote, U.S. State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce. Washington supports genuine Iraqi sovereignty, not legislation that would turn Iraq into a state subservient to Iran, noting that any law that undermines official security institutions contradicts the goals of bilateral security assistance between the two countries. The 7th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Sammy says if this new bill is passed, we all can kiss away any new rate or any dinar dreams because the United States will sanction us hard. Frank. They're already being sanctioned through the tariffs. What you're going to have is a devaluation further of your currency. It'll be just like Iran's. Firefly. The law is set up to allow Iran more access into Iraq. No wonder your Trump wants to devalue. Frank. I don't think that even Trump will allow your economy, your monetary reform to crumble. This could derail some things Trump wants to accomplish. The 7th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Member. Lots of chatter that we have to pay taxes on RV currency. Mark Z. I have shared the info from the U.S. State Department saying the IQD is non-taxable, but I am not a professional. Consult a professional. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat articles. 2025 budgets are in jeopardy. Parliamentarians demand that the government begin preparing the 2026 budget, and 2025 ends. Parliament calls on Sudan to prepare a 2026 budget. There will be no budget tables under Article 12 or anything else for 2025. The cabinet will simply roll over these projects in the 2025 budget to the 2026 budget, and they have done this many times already. Let's all nix this idea that these tables are going to bring us the RV timing of the event. The 7th of August 2025 Intel Guru Bruce. Via Wiser Now. It looks like we could be looking good for something to happen in terms of notifications and exchanges to start still this week. We've heard that from a few other resources, and that's making me feel much more comfortable about where we are. Are we looking good for the next couple of days? It looks like it. Let's see what happens. I know a lot of things are happening. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net